welcome back to my team career mode. So I've decided to restart since it wasn't my team one, it was a driver one. And this is my team one now because, as you can see, I'm filling in the things. So as you can see, that's the name, Hamilton Racing, and then I need to do this.
Doing this will increase the income from our sponsors.
So yeah, I think scoring 100 points you can do. So I think I'm gonna go for Compaz because 25 is quite easy. So
obviously, the greater the performance and durability, the better. But be careful about spending all that cash. We're going to have people and facilities to invest in as well. Power unit suppliers will also provide upgrades throughout the season free of charge.
So as you can see, there's 4 I can choose from: Renault, Red Bull, Ferrari, or Mercedes. So Mercedes got the best durability, but Ferrari has got the best performance. So I reckon I'm going to go for this is a hard decision because that's got the lowest performance and the lowest durability. But Red Bull has got slightly better durability but less performance than Ferrari. But also Red Bull has more performance than Mercedes thing. So I'm going to go for Ferrari. Then here's a teammate I need to get as well. So I need to check to see how much cash I've got.
We renew contracts periodically, so you'll have plenty of chances to sign someone else should the need arise.
So not necessarily, I don't necessarily just want to go for the best one because there's still decent teammates. So for now, I reckon I'm going to sign Michael Schumacher.
Let's create the livery we'll be running this season. We can add more sponsors to the car as we sign them throughout the year. And don't worry, we can edit our look at any time from HQ.
So I'm going to go that for that and then advance. So
last but not least, we need to consider our brand, our badge and team colours.
So I feel like I'm going to go for that. I think that looks good. And then I'm going to change the colour. So there's kind of more of that, and then like that, and then red, and then kind of like that, accept, and then B save and exit. I know what's embeds. I don't know. Lightning, I kind of like that for like that lightning speed. So team colours. Kind of want a light red, and then there you go, accept. I think that looks good.
Great, that's everything we need.
Advance, and then career, team headquarters. So we're going to start the season.
It's been a long time since we've seen a team owner drive their own car, and a lot's changed since then. The sport has really evolved.
So yeah, I hate having to do this, but this is just a part of it.
getting away from the fact that your competitors have a huge amount of Formula One experience. You are a total newcomer. Tell us where you see the opportunities to make those vital performance gains.
That is true, because with good eyes you can see that these opponents are constantly going wide on the same turn and sometimes have a little bit of a spin, so that's their chance to pass. We're getting good exit on the corner.
Now, ultimately, your success this season will be determined by whether you can take positions from other drivers. Do you believe this car has the edge? And with so many disciplines and experts working so closely together here at your HQ, who gets the coveted
This is like annoying, but I want to be honest at the same time, because I don't want my popularity to go down or anything as well.
plenty more still to do? All the very best in the season.
So, yeah. The best policy I would say is honesty, because, you know, if your F1 team gets found out you're lying about how your car works, people might not like your team because he might not trust you now. So, yeah. Anyway, R&D. So, yeah. As you can see, I'm behind Red Bull. So, yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go into the first one. Super Green Grand Prix. I did not change this calendar. So, it's the F1 23 calendar. So, go to race weekends. I just want to do that. Unfortunately, I can't skip first practice. I can't skip practice 1. But, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to try get it more so you can see the screen better. I feel like that's good enough, to be honest, because you kind of see other stuff I've got on my desk a little bit, but at the same time it's hard for me to get the full screen in without showing anything else. Session length, I'm going to do the same. 57 laps is just generally too long for me, so I want to do a medium one and then practice 1, 30 minutes. So, yeah. Now, I could potentially change the session thing, but to a long one if you would want me to. But at the same time, then I would have to work out a way to kind of skip it, because it's to find a way to shorten it by. So, session info, I'm going to accelerate some time to 20 minutes. So people can get laps in. And the next set, I'm going to go flying lap, and I'll turn my wheel off so I don't have any issue. So now I've just got to rely on my car, really, to be honest. And I'm on the hard tyre, so if I can set it fast as that would be really embarrassing, considering I'm not, even though I'm quite high up on the performance chart. And plus, I have hired the IA from 35, I think it was, or around 30 to 40. So they're definitely going to be able to set faster laps now because I've increased the II. And for proof, I'm going to show you settings for proof. Difficulty 45, as you can see. So That's medium difficulty, and I think that's decent AI for my sort of level. As you can see, I'm setting first in a speed track, but this is the track that I'm quite not that good at whatsoever, so I'm just not that good at this track. So if I can get within like 3 seconds of, if I can finish within the top 10, I'll be happy. But right now my lap puts me in 13th, but when I've got actual laps in, then I'll be able to see where I am. Apparently I've set a purple S1, but I don't think that's going to be the case, to be honest. I'm going to be quite honest with you. Unless people haven't got very good laps, then there's a chance I've set a purple lap. The thing is, though, in this game it seems that their first lap is quite a lot slower than what they will end up setting. So, yeah. This is my first lap overall, so this isn't going to be the quickest lap at all. There's still going to be like 3-4 seconds I'm going to be able to find in the next lap, so just by improving my corners a little bit, so I gain about 6/10, then I gain time on the straight. But this is certainly not going to be the best lap I've ever set as well. I can tell by the delta. It's going to probably be about like 1 minute 40 or a bit below that. Damn, fastest lap of a session. So right now I'm just about beating my record, but it's because not many people have set. It's because people haven't really set any laps yet. That's why I've got the fastest lap. I can guarantee you they're gonna set fastest lap when they set a lap, or maybe get within a couple attempts. As you can see there, they've just set fastest lap. George Russell has. So now I'm second, and my teammate is third. But yeah. But I've seen looks if I'm gonna beat his time by looking at the delta, so I'll need to do instant replay there. So now it's just down to me doing my lap, so yeah. It's just down to me getting the best lap I can now, so just over 2 seconds quicker than so improving my lines through certain corners. That's definitely not going to be a better lap now. But anyway, now it's just going to give people a chance to get a faster lap now, I guess. I feel like I'm just going to go to the garage because I've set a decent lap on the hards. So I could get like 3-4 seconds quicker if I changed to softs, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to, as you can see, there's a slight improvement, 37.2. Any better improvements? Maybe, maybe not. Yep. Yeah, there's not going to be any improvements now. So, not too far behind. Definitely not the slowest, but still around just over about a second. Oh no. So, actually, 6.42 tenths is not that far behind when you think about it. But when you think of it this way, that the fact that they he set it on soft, and I set my lap on hards. Then that shows that it was a bit of a slow lap. But yeah, anyway, my teammate qualified 11th, which is not the worst result for the first practice session of the season. I'm happy with my teammate persistent, to be honest. I'm going to be quite honest with you, because yeah. Anyway, I'm going to skip to qualifying one shot. So I might not get a best lap if I get a few poor corners. In fact, no. I'm going to do last to first challenge in my race, because that could be interesting. So I'm going to go slow through the first few corners, get like a 6 second behind or something. So yeah, soft. And now go to track, go to tracky wacky. There's definitely time to be gained, because I was 6/10 fastest in practice 1. So as you can see, I've gone wide there, so that's a weak point I have. If I can get a good line through, I might move up 1 or 2 positions. If I just get a slightly better line, doesn't look like it so far. Anyway, as you can, like I said, it is a last to first challenge, so yeah, anyway, that was a bad qualifying, and now I've just got to recover my positions in my race, so yeah. I'm confident I can go up a few positions in the first turn. Well, maybe not the first turn, because it's kind of a really sharp braking point. So considering that it's 40% air, 45% air, I didn't do that bad, considering I did slow down in quite a few corners. I didn't even finish that far behind him, 21st, to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie, you know. So anyway, boom, go to the next session, race 20 laps, and then yeah, so this is an 8-minute video. I reckon this is going to be around a 50-minute video by the time it's the finish of the race for the first season, so yeah. If you would like me to continue this series on this career thing, then please let me know, because this is definitely going to be one more if you don't want me to continue on here and just want me to continue on the other one, then I'll grind this a lot in the free time, you know, and then every so often I could do an up video doing 1 or 2 races so you can see it again, you know. Race strategy, so soft to medium, I reckon. This is him already moving up quite a few positions on the order, folks. Like, this is just so annoying. Like, it's hard to get any room in the breaking point area. I'm gonna have to brake a little bit early here. No, that was just not. That was not early enough. This is so annoying and braking like so early, but I just need to improve my race start. 'Cause it just really is like through the first corner, it's just such a mess. Like it really is just too much of a mess. Like it's just like it's not even a race. It's just like a motorway of traffic, to be honest. So I got a warning for that, which to be fair is kind of understandable because I kind of did dive bomb him a little bit. Yeah. So I'm going to give these positions back because I kind of felt it was a bit of an unfair one. So as you can see, that was such a savage dive bomb down the inside of him, to be honest. So the Red Bulls are in the top positions right now. So there's my teammate, 2 positions ahead of me, so because of that mistake, he kind of pulled away, but now I'm slightly gaining on him. Sorry, Russell, did not mean for that to happen, mate. And look for me on the outside, and it's gonna happen, but not really at the same time because there wasn't really enough space whatsoever. And now I'm gonna be able to stick it around the outside. I'm not going to be close enough for the dive bomb. So yeah, lap 3. I'm doing quite well so far. I did the first challenge, and within 3 laps I've got into P5 and I've already overtaken my teammate. sorry me, that P6 was only for about 10 seconds there, mate, so I'm sorry if I've made you feel depressed, but unfortunately racing is racing, mate, so you just gotta accept it happened and just try to find a way to prevent it next time. So it's just certainly weird because I was getting like 200 miles per hour on the straights, but now I'm not for some reason. There you go, I'm just getting 200 miles per hour now. You know, it's definitely annoying to get kind of stuck behind your teammate there, but as I'm in motorsport, that's going to happen, so... Whoa! I don't really want to leave my teammate in the bud just because I know it is his first race, but at the same time, he genuinely is like a good driver, you know. But at the same time, he's just struggling for P4, to be honest. So I'm going to start gapping my teammate now and pray he can get enough slipstream down. My teammate's moved down a position, so yeah, it looks like he's going to struggle on his own, yeah. Okay, now he's moved up that position again. So yeah, if I can get the race lead for my team, that'll be good. This is one of my tracks where I'm probably going to struggle for the lead, but might be able to get it done. As you can see, I'm gaining a bit of time. I just need to get my braking point right to get a good exit out of here. That's a slightly poor exit. Yeah, that's a poor exit. They're going to gap me quite a bit now. But now I'm gapping them because I was able to just pull away. Especially because they want fastest lap, unless they can steal it again, but to be honest, that's probably not likely to happen. As you see, it was around 3 seconds, so I've definitely gained time on them. And now I'm rapidly gaining because I gained like a few tenths through that one corner. But now I'm slightly losing time because this is not my best sector. I say sector 1 is probably my weakest sector, to be honest, on Bahrain. Sector 2 isn't really that bad because it's got a few corners and then it's got a relatively long straight, which prefers lots of overtaking opportunities. If you can get in a slipstream and you just kind of go up position, then lose it and go up. It's one of those where there's people like within a couple milliseconds of each other. It's going to be a huge fight for the inside on the next corner. So then you can stick it around the inside and keep your position. So now I've rapidly gained on them. I could gain a few more positions, so I need to replay that. So I'm going to have to brake earlier since I'm going to be rapidly approaching them so fast. There's a bit of a squabble there. But might well just dig into the slipstream there. Yes I do. Will it be? Yes, I'm going to be able to stick it around the outside, folks. On F1 tracks, there's sometimes a driver might have set a lap that was so unrealistic. Like, let's say their pace is around 4 tenths off like the world record, and then suddenly one time they just improved it by 2 seconds. The FIA are going to really have to inspect their whole lap to see the track limits, to see how much they went onto the grass. Because you may think grass is going to slow down. When you cut the grass enough, it will make you gain like a few tenths, and if you do that for quite a few, then you might be able to gain like a second and a half. My teammate is just going to have to hold off Russell. But now I'm challenging these 2 men for the lead. This is my weakest corner. I need to judge my braking point. Down the inside of him, it's probably going to be temporary. Yes, it is. So I had to stick it around the outside for that one because there's just not enough space, to be honest. Oh, my bad. Sorry, mate. Sorry. So I just need to get as much of a gap as possible on him now. Because they're closer together, so I can pull away with like 5 seconds, then it will be good. Maybe not 5 seconds, maybe like 3 or 4 seconds in one lap. Right, so let me see how fast I am. So, a few laps. 37.5. 38.4. 381, so they're around 9/10 slower than me, so that's good to know. So I want to be fair and I'm going to do my race strategy so my teammate can do his. So, which is probably going to be a lap after me, so it's going to give the crew enough time. Because when it's pit stop similar wise, they're probably going to have the first teammates' tyres already out, and then they're going to have of the next tyres just in the inside part of the pit, so then they can just quickly grab the tyres. But even though they haven't pitted, even though they came out ahead of me, I'm easily going to be able to gain back their position here, so. Or maybe not that easy because I'm not really in far enough ahead to be able to just move a cut across him. Because if I manage to get a few attempts, then I can generally cut across him because he's well out of range for me to make contact. Now I kind of just need to get the gap on these guys because I don't want to be fighting with them because they're pitting this lap or maybe the next lap. So even though I'm not going to set a fast lap of the race now because Come on, I'm gonna do it. Boom. So yeah, it's already 41 seconds, I'm pretty sure, so yeah, 41 seconds. So my teammate's gonna have about maybe 5 or 6% less tyre wear than me because he pitted a lap later. So yeah. But that small amount of tyre wear is not gonna affect me whatsoever. But when there's a difference between tyre wear, like me, one person, 25% lowest, then maybe 30% max, then like 30% lowest and like 40% max, that's a 10% tyre wear difference, or could be even worse. Like, so for example, their lowest amount of tyre wear could be 50% and the highest like 61%. That would be 11% difference, I'm pretty sure. Maybe like 20%, I don't know. So this is going to be a couple seconds slower than my current record, but there are some curves that are very dangerous, but I wouldn't say these are dangerous curves, to be honest. But some curves you never want to even think about touching because they would instantly send you flying. So even the tiniest little tap can send you really unsettle your car because of how the thing is. You know? I'd say the worst possible F1 track possible would be a track with absolutely 0 straights, and then it consists of a bunch of slow hairpins and a bunch of slow chicanes and a really tight street narrow circuit maybe as well. I'd say that could be the worst possible F1 circuit. If you've got an even crazier idea, then please let me know. Oh yeah, a bunch of Monaco hairpins and Monaco chicanes. That will make probably the worst possible F1 circuit. And maybe, I'd say the most simple sort of corner would be a corner like this. A simple left to right hander turn. That's not too much of a boring turn, but it's not too, you know. But some corners are kind of, you enter the corner really fast and you have to brake rapidly at a certain point. Like, I remember there was this one go-kart circuit I went to where there's this corner that kind of turns and then you have to brake rapidly because it goes into a hairpin. And I remember quite a few of those laps I went completely wide because I completely misjudged my braking point. And if you just try to rapidly turn your wheel, you will just spin your car really badly, you know. And I remember I was pushing my car so I felt like the car was tipping over a little bit because of how fast I was going through those corners. At the same time, I didn't really think much of it. Sometimes I might have had a little bit of a spin, but it was quite a few years ago, so I can't remember how bad it felt at the time. So, yeah. So this is only 7:30. I thought it would be a bit later than that, to be honest. So yeah. Oh yeah, are you here to look on the PC?
I'm gonna have a quick look.
Yeah, well, I'm making a YouTube video, just so you know, Dad.
With what?
I said I'm making a YouTube video.
Oh. Okay.
It's fine, you can look at it, but I'm doing an F1 team career thing. If you don't know what happened, guys, to my PC, I kind of just sat down on the chair, and then I just like heard a bang, so I checked, and one of the speakers fell. So, and then suddenly one of my monitors just would not turn back on. I just don't know what happened. I don't know if it's
You heard
because
a bang.
no, like just the speaker just falling on the floor. That's what I meant by a bang.
It wouldn't have moved on its own, would it? It wasn't a bang like something blowing up electrically then.
No. I can show you.
Yeah, that's right.
It was just one, like that, kind of just like that when something falls. Sorry I misworded it.
There you go.
Okay, phew.
Don't know why it went off, but no idea. But it's alright now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm planning on changing your speakers anyway for some much nicer sounding ones. Are you interested, or are you happy with them as they are?
I mean, I'm not really bothered that way because, to be honest, I don't use them that much, to be honest. Only if I'm playing a YouTube video and I can't really hear it, then I'll use the speakers. But
Do you like the speakers for when you're playing a game?
and to be quite honest, I just kind of
Like that? Wouldn't you like to hear it like really like a real car?
saw.
I mean, if you're not bothered, then I'm not going to bother. There's no point in me doing it unless you want me to.
Okay, I've gone wide, that's fine. Because there's only still 4 laps left. Alright guys, I need you to vote in my latest polls because I really just need people. If you know how I can improve my channel and like get more viewers interested in my content, then please let me know. Because lately my views have just been dropping down rapidly. So in other words, my views have been absolutely skyrocketing, but ground rocketing. So instead of skyrocketing going up into the sky, it goes going down into the ground. You know? I just don't. Yes, fair enough. It takes time for me to gain views, but sometimes I'm getting maybe around 50 views every like few hours or so. Because if you look at some of my videos, they've got like a couple hundred views within like a couple days. So, which is that's okay considering the amount of subscribers I have. At the same time, I've been looking at my like a genuine stats and not many, and it has been shown like returning subscribers like 5-10% or something. So I know some of my old subscribers are coming back to my channel, but not many. So yeah, I just wish that there was a way to kind of engage with my old subscribers easier, so I can personally do a poll to them and to ask them what content they want for my channel, genuinely what content they would enjoy more. Because the polls are a good idea and the community post, but the chances they're probably not seeing it because they're not looking at my channel. If it's kind of a thing that will appear on their screen, and it will say James_gaming or whatever, new personalised poll, and there's like 4 options, for example, I've selected, and they can just vote on the things, then I can get feedback from my old subscribers, you know? Like, I remember some of my first ever videos was Theme Park Tycoon 2 videos, where I was in my kitchen showing my face, and at that time my voice was kind of more high pitched and generally more 7, 8 year old, 10-year-old voicey kind of voice, because I was around 10, 11 at the time when I made the video. This was joined in June or something 2020, which was 4 years ago, and right now I'm 15 years old, so 4 years ago, 11. But no, 10, because my birthday is in December, so yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's just a thing I need to try. I mean, even though I've been gaining subs and then I've been losing a few, because about a day or two ago I saw I had 283, then and now I've only got 281. So, but when I'm in like a couple 100k, I'm a live counter where people are unsubscribing to me, then resubscribing, you know, when the content is getting like 10,000 views or more. Talking about 10,000, the only video or short that has got 10k plus views is a short, which at the time it was a random video I had saved on my phone, which was kind of a joke one. It was kind of one of those TikTok memes or something. So yeah, and it was a video on GTA, and it was one of those where they're playing the GTA online races, and then it's just using voices to make a meme, for example. I don't even know where to start on explaining that, but yeah, it was like in a yellow car, I'm pretty sure. So if you've seen that meme / short video, then you would understand what I'm on about. But for you that I haven't, then I will link it to this video in case you want to watch it, because you may be thinking, why am I talking about a meme video and an F1 career thing? And at this point, I'm not even planning what I'm saying. I'm just randomly speaking as I say, to be honest. But anyway, let's get back to my F1. So as you can see, I'm 14 seconds ahead. So I want to see where my teammate is, because I can't really see him. 6th, okay. So he's moved up 1 position. So George Russell is on hards right now. So it's sad my teammate is unfortunately not in the top 5, but you know, that's just something that happens. It's kind of sad and depressing, I would say, but at the same time, it is both me and my teammates' first career or race, so the thing is, I've been seeing some videos where people are complaining about the F1 games, and I just don't see what's wrong, because F1 2023 introduced something that I'd never been in the F1 games before: hot rally laps, and the F1, which is in the F1 safety cars. But a down feature that I just generally dislike myself is, I'm not going to show you in this video. If you want me to, then I'll make a video I'll make a poll, so people, which is, do you want me to make a video on my general view on F1 games? If I get let's say 5 yeses, then I'll do it. Okay? So I'm gonna simply look at the polls. I'll look at the poll tomorrow because it takes around like maybe 8-9 hours for me to get any votes, I would say. Or maybe like a few hours, maybe. So, yeah, and then, so yeah, as you can see, this is my, as you can see, I've got driver of the day, which I'm happy about, and now I'm just gonna watch as my teammate gains points and as I gain points. So,
Let's have a look then at the driver's standings. And after a thrilling race, we see a new name heading up the championship standings. Now, let's discuss that. Who would you say is the contender for driver of the day? It's time to see how things are shaping up.
so yeah, by the looks of it, I reckon Red Bull are gonna be at the top of the table.
That was certainly an exciting weekend of
Yeah, I reckon Red Bull are going to be at the top of the table. So let's have a look at the standings. Driver, constructor. Yeah, I was correct. Separated by 1 point, so yeah. And then advance. So that racks up my team career mode episode 1. Okay? So, yeah. I'm going to rename all the previous episodes to Driver Career because it's Driver Career, alright? So, yeah. Because it's obviously really kind of clickbait. Because the first episode, I kind of was clickbaiting you up until the 4th one, up until this episode, which is the actual F1 My Team Career one. So I hope you're happy that I've took action and I've done that now, because I kind of thought I did do My Team Career one and then I realised actually I didn't. So now I've spotted that, I'm gonna take the time to quickly rename videos to Driver Career, because it's just, let's be honest, it's not even that. It's just genuinely I'm just genuinely clickbaiting you because of that. So wait for the saving game thing. Anyway, this is the end of the video now. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next My Team Career episode. I'll see you on the next episode of My Team Career Mode. So see you in the next video. Peace out. Bye. I appreciate all your support. Bye.